Hello and welcome to the channel. Deep Water by William Douglas. In Deep Water, William Douglas recounts his traumatic experience with water and how he eventually overcame his fear. As a young boy, he was terrified of water due to an incident at a beach where waves overpowered him. Later, when he decided to learn swimming at the YMCA pool in Yakima, a big boy threw him into the deep end. Douglas panicked, struggled to surface, and nearly drowned. He experienced sheer terror, lost consciousness, and was rescued just in time. This incident left a lasting fear of water in him, preventing him from enjoying activities like swimming, boating, and fishing. Determined to conquer this fear, Douglas took swimming lessons under an instructor. Through a systematic approach, he learned various techniques and gradually regained confidence. He practiced extensively, swam in lakes and rivers, and finally triumphed over his fear. Through this experience, Douglas realized that fear itself is more paralyzing than death. He understood the truth of Franklin D. Roosevelt's words: all we have to fear is fear itself. Overcoming his fear gave him a sense of freedom and a stronger will to live. Now, in details. The story Deep Water by William Douglas describes how he developed a deep fear of water, how it affected his life, and how he finally overcame it. Early fear of water. When Douglas was 3 or 4 years old, his father took him to a beach in California. While standing in the waves, a strong wave knocked him down and covered him with water. He struggled to breathe and felt terrified. His father laughed, thinking it was a fun, but Douglas was deeply scared. This incident created a fear of water in his mind. The incident at the swimming pool. Years later, when he was 10 or 11, he decided to learn swimming at the YMCA pool in Yakima because the nearby Yakima River was dangerous. Though he was afraid, he gathered courage and started practicing with water wings. After a few days, he felt more confident. One day, when he was at the pool alone, an older and stronger boy saw him, teased him, and suddenly threw him into the deep end of the pool. Douglas sank straight to the bottom. Though scared, he thought he could jump up and reach the surface. But when he tried, he could not come up properly. He struggled, panicked, and swallowed water. His hands and legs became stiff and he could not move. He went down again, tried to push himself up, but failed. He felt helpless and terrified. The third time he went down, he lost all hope and gave up. His mind felt calm and he started losing consciousness. It felt like he was falling asleep. When he woke up, he found himself lying beside the pool, vomiting water. Someone had saved him, but the older boy simply said, I was only joking." Effects of the incident. This incident left a deep fear in Douglas' heart. He avoided water completely. Even when he went fishing, canoeing, or boating, the fear would return. His body would freeze and his heart would pound. The fear took away his happiness and prevented him from enjoying activities he loved. Overcoming the fear. Douglas did not want to live in fear forever, so he decided to learn swimming properly. He hired a swimming instructor and practiced daily. The instructor made him wear a belt attached to a rope, which helped him move safely across the pool. Slowly, he learned breathing techniques and how to move his arms and legs correctly. It took several months, but little by little, his fear reduced. After learning the techniques, he practiced swimming alone in the pool. Though small traces of fear remained, he challenged himself and kept swimming. To test himself further, he swam in Lake Wentworth and later in Warm Lake. At one point, the fear returned, but he faced it bravely and kept swimming. Finally, he realized that his fear was completely gone. The lesson learned. Through this experience, Douglas understood that fear is more dangerous than death itself. He felt free and happy after overcoming his fear. He also related to Franklin D. Roosevelt's famous words, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Overcoming his fear gave him a new sense of confidence and a strong will to live life to the fullest.